up with the enemy and just fight. And it's the way that you fight in the spirit is really different than the way you fight in the flesh. You don't get mad and have a tantrum and have the sulks, all these ways that we fight. In God, it's a spiritual battle. And when I think about some of the toughest times in our lives and some of the toughest things that we've been through in our lives, I think of when we were living in the country and how we were going through a really tough time in the church and in our finances and in every way. And we had this old piano, we still got it with a couple of keys missing. And Alan had opened that thing up and he just started thumping out worship. And I'd be thinking, the world's coming to an end. And then, this piano would start up and you just praise and worship. And it was like a battle. You just had to fight and just do it. And just in giving as well, when you think that you just can't spare that tenth to honour God with. And you just got to come to a place where, think, oh God, no matter what, I'm going to honour you first in my life. If I perish, I perish. I'm giving my tenth. And just how God will see you through that. That's the battle. That's the battle. Every time you decide to honour God first, every time you decide to worship instead of pout, and every time you decide to do someone good rather than, put up walls and be cold to them, you're just taking ground